You know what I'm saying? But really, when it came out, like kind of like I'ma say NWA hit, you know, old school, NWA.
What NWA stands for the people that don't know?
Can I say that on your live?
Everything is
Niggas with attitude.
Or you a nigga with an attitude?
Sometimes.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
How's
Blessed,
everybody
man.
doing?
Definitely blessed.
This is the first episode of Artist Meet the Producer. Shout out to all the artists and shout out to all the producers. Shout out all the people that want to win, and definitely big shout out to all the people who want to see you win.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
On today's
Yes,
show,
sir.
we have
Well, you got your boy Chris Tate out of St. Louis, Missouri, aka Mr. Get It Done Productions LLC. Produce all genres. If you guys go to Harris Stowe and find out about that studio, that's the boy who made it in 2008 and got 4 placements under my belt. Dreezy, Fresco Kane, Megan Thee Stallion, as well as Tory Lanez, and working on the next one, which is going to be Glorilla. So stay tuned. Other than that, I do what I do. I do what I love. I do what God gave me the gift to do, and that's music. So I'm here to bless all y'all with it when y'all looking for them beats.
all
Yes,
right,
sir,
and that's the
100%.
producer.
And my reputation isn't as grand and solid as that, I will say. But I'm just spitting on the beats, man, speaking from the heart, letting the state of flow take over, doing its thing, man. That's all I'm really doing.
And tell the people your artist name and where you from.
Cole P. It's Lake St. Louis, Missouri. And yeah, I don't know. I ain't really too good live, but we're getting there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
None but time.
So on this edition, for everybody that don't know, Artist Meet the Producer is a platform that I made for artists can meet with actual producers, get away from the YouTube beats and interact with live producers, around the world. So the
Yes, sir.
artist was sent the beat. They had 2 weeks to come up with a project, and then they will be here with us on this interview. So actually on this segment, Cole P actually did this track in an hour. I sent them the beat at
Yeah.
4 o'clock. He sent it back at like 4:08. He sent it at 4:08 and sent it back at 5:08. So he actually did this track in an hour. So before we get into the track and everything that we got going on, I want to ask the producer, Chris Tate, what was you thinking when you made this beat?
You know, it's many ways that a beat can come about. And sometimes it's emotions, sometimes it's just going out and living your everyday life and what motivates you to create something solid to make people feel good. I like to tell people I like to make feel good music, whether it's hip hop, whether it's R&B, pop, whatever. I think with this beat, particularly when I made it, I was in a club. I just want, I haven't been out in a long time, and I'm just like, what gets people kind of going, get people out of their seat or want to vibe to something in the car as they're going to wherever their destination is. And that's kind of how this beat came about. Now, did I have the melody? Probably not. I carry a lot of sounds in my arsenal, probably about over 65 million sounds. And I just go through sound selections to find out what triggers my brain to go active. That's really what it is. So,
Mhm.
that's how I made this beat. I was just thinking club vibe. I sparked on a melody or a sound, and I made a melody. And I'm always thinking melodies, and this was the end result of it. So it hits hard. My low end is crazy because I am from the dirty South originally. My hometown is Houston, so and my mom's side of the family's from St. Louis. So I try to merge my genres everywhere I go, every city I go to, and any new experiences that I can take with me, I try to involve them, incorporate them together. So that's really what this beat was about.
Yes, sir. I agree with that 100%, man. As the artist perspective, it's really listening to the feelings and the vibe that you put into, your work as a producer, feeling that energy, and then coming up with a lyrical format to match it or express how I may be feeling that day or in that moment, just to let that state of flow take over you and then see where it goes from there. It's all about a passion, man. You got to have love for what you're doing in order for it to be good and stand out.
Yep, it's
But,
definitely that.
our
I'll
work
tell you,
goes hand in
fun,
hand.
fun fact, Cole. I'm gonna tell you how I first got into beat making. Look, this is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna tell my age. I'm
Yeah,
36, by the way. But in the early 90s, back on the very first PlayStation, I was making my beats in MTV Music Generator, and that was kind of
really?
my original FL Studio experience, right? And
Wow.
then I was taking that and putting the red and the white audio cables into a digital
Hmm.
recorder, and I was taking that to the original Jim Callahan studios of Jupiter Studios back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, so that was my hard
That's
work of
crazy.
coming.
So everybody's has their unique come up stories, man. I mean, I'm not up by any means, but I'm way better than when I first started, I will say. And my first song, it was like seventh grade. This random girl broke up with me, and I was so hurt about it. I was like, I'm gonna make a song about this. I just went on fucking GarageBand, and I actually put together a bunch of samples. I used to do like sampling stuff, but I got more on the lyrical side. And anyways, I put it together and it was horrible, but I took pride in it, man. It's something I did, and that feeling of accomplishment, is something, I was missing growing up. So I was missing a lot of things, nurturing, and music was my escapism. It still is.
Mhm.
And that's just where I take the pride and where I take the passion for.
It's funny that you mentioned that the Garage Band, because that was what I moved to after MTV Music Generator. And and I was making my beats in there, and like everybody like, you can make beats in GarageBand. I'm like, yeah. And I started recording in GarageBand, and I wish till this day, I hands down, I'm not a Mac guy, but if I get a Mac, I'm always dedicated to GarageBand because I love
Yeah.
the little auto tune feature they have in there. And when I tell you, it's one of the
Hmm.
best auto tune features I have ever dealt with, and I feel like it's better than Anteri's auto
What
tune.
what do you what do you think about BandLab? That's what I'm currently using. I
You
don't
know,
have $100, 110, whatever it is a month to spend on FL Studios, but I do my thing on BandLab, so that's why I stick with it.
it's not about what DAW I think anybody uses. I don't know or have a lot of history with BandLab. I just got introduced to it like the other night by
Dang.
Young
I
Tizzy.
I
So
know it like the back of my hand, man. I've been on like I before it became a big thing, back when there was a little minimal updates, I was on there just having fun, and then now I know it like I can turn my voice into AI and all that. I know that whole system like the back of my hand.
yeah, it's cool. Like I said, it doesn't matter what DAW anybody uses. Everybody, we've been taught to kind of figure out what's the industry standard, but I feel like
Mhm.
if everybody got accustomed to their DAW and just stay with it, there are ways that we can communicate even though we're not on the same said DAW. So
100
that's one of
100%.
the things I strive in. Like that's the whole premises of getting it done, productions. I was
Yes, sir.
trying to find the ways I live by. It's a model for me because I try to find I listen to everybody say, I can't do this, I can't do that. My job is to figure out how I can pull everybody together and make it happen.
Absolutely.
There's no can't no more. We can do, and we're gonna get it done. I don't care
Fact.
how hard I gotta figure out your system set up to be able to communicate with mine and mine's yours. I'm literally a
Mhm.
seeker when it comes to this. I mean, I live and eat and sleep and breathe behind this computer. So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
always trying to figure out, okay, hey, you need something? Okay, let me figure it out. I'm gonna go ahead and do my research. If you don't have the
Mhm.
time to do it, I'm gonna come back with an
Yes,
answer
sir.
that's going to get you
100%.
to do what you need to do. So stick to it. Band Lab, that's what you work with. Stick to it. I like
Mhm.
the fact, one of the things I do like about Band Lab, you guys can have that creativity on the go. Like it's not just a
Yep.
computer program, it's a program at the palm of your hands that when you feel inspiration, you can
Yep.
drop it right on
It's
in.
endless possibilities, man. It really is. You could be, traveling the car going somewhere, the gas station, fucking something pops in your head, you write it down on that same project, and now you have it for later.
Hmm. So yeah, I'm all to it, man. Like, I want to learn the program now. I downloaded it the other
Mhm.
day. And now I heard I can get it on the computer, so I'm gonna do my
Oh,
research
yeah.
because I like to
I
have
would
everything at arsenals for artists, especially when they come into my studio.
Mhm.
I got FL for the FL heads. I'm not an FL head guy. I'm a machine guy. But I
Hey,
got
I'm a
FL on this
whatever's in
studio.
front of me, I'm gonna get it out, guy.
That's it, you know. Like anybody who comes in this studio is open to whatever people are accustomed to, and that's what I built my system
Hmm.
for. Is to say, okay, now I know I need to get BandLab. Now I know I need to get Ableton. Now I know I need to get Reasons. There's so many
Hmm.
DAWs out there, but I want to be universal to where anybody that comes in here, if I'm not behind this keyboard, look, you can still do what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Facts,
I
facts.
couldn't agree more.
So with all that being said, this question is for both of you guys, the artist and the producer. Why do you think having, or why don't you think having a relationship with the producer is so important?
Oh man, I mean,
I
shoot.
I think he worded it exactly the way to answer that question just a couple minutes ago when he was saying, when he communicates with, his artists, he's getting a general sense of what they're about, and that helps him match their, vocal melody and his own melodies and make it just a better project overall.
Yeah, we feed off of each other, Tizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like artists can hear things differently from what I can't hear. And that's the
Hmm.
intricate parts that I love about music. It's because, like I know I'm more R&B and pop driven than I am hip hop.
Hmm.
But when I do get around my hip hop artists, they like simple beats. I came from a background of playing three instruments and playing in a band where everything was more complicated, to
Hmm.
others, but it was still simple. But we all had our part. So I have to digress myself as a musician and understand the more simplistic ways. And sometimes I have to override my musical ear because, I know there's a
Hmm.
part of me that I love trap, I love hip hop, I love all them different type of beats. But the musician ear is like scratching his nails on the chalkboard, like it's just three instruments and it gets on my nerve, and they just keep doing this. And so I just gotta take some time back. And I ain't gonna lie, now that they done open up the 420 to the world, yeah, now I can
Hmm.
kind of sit back, smoke one of them, and be like, damn, okay, oh yeah, that shit is hard. Like my whole
Yeah.
original brain says, man, I don't know what you're talking, but this some
Yeah, but
tight shit, you know,
yeah, and then
like
when you get buzzed a little bit, you're like, oh wait, that's a little bit too loud. And you're just like all of a sudden a fucking song analyst, you know?
yeah. You start hearing things differently the way that they hear it. And I'm just like, oh man, why wasn't I doing this before? Why does my sober self hate this so much? Like,
Yeah,
accept it.
why did I just try to
Like,
speed things up? It really slows you down, lets you hear what you're doing instead of just trying to grace through it.
yeah.
That's really my problem. I make so much so like all the time it's like, oh, just get it done. And then as soon as I just, smoke a little bit, I'm like, okay, diving into it now.
But another thing to also answer that question, Tizzy, another thing that I pride myself on, there's so many producers out here in the world. We all have different platforms that we're a part of. I really find the connection with the artist because see, I can make a million beats a day or put out a million beats a month, but at the end of the day, I don't want the artist to just feel geared to have to write towards my beat. Sometimes
Mhm.
they have their own melodies in their head. Sometimes they write more than they actually record. So I always sit and tell the artist, hey, that beat on their chest, to find their tempo and spit it the way they spit it. I have that ability to take the notes out of a person's voice and build a beat around them as they're actually spitting it to me. So that's some special ability that I have because I have that musical ear. But to just bring that authenticness of the beat with their own way of presenting it, I find that more gratifying than I do of somebody going to my page and trying to select through a whole bunch of beats. Like the energy, we're feeding off of each other's energy. We're having the conversation together. We're producing together. The artist like, oh man, I didn't know you could. How did you do that? I'm like, this is you. You're telling me we're sitting here talking, having this, and they find that gratification. Like, man, I am a producer, even though I don't know how to do this instrument, that instrument. I know how to do it. Let's take, for
Mhm.
instance, Timbaland is the biggest producer out there, $1 million for a beat. He does not know how to read or write music. He just knows rhythm. He knows sound. He goes in and beatboxes his sounds, his melodies, and he got his other two producers that are with him that put the actual instruments to what he's recording by his mouth. So it doesn't matter how you come, whether you know the instrument or not. God gave us two ears that knows when bad notes are being played naturally.
Mhm.
you know. So he
Yep.
gave us, he built us perfect. We
Yep.
just got to pick up and harness that perfectness because it's natural.
Yep.
Yes,
So
sir.
without so with all that being said, for the producer, what beats do you enjoy making more?
Well, shoot. I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I enjoy everything. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm more of an R&B guy. I'm a singer, low key, and I'm working on my own artistry as well to present to everyone that's in the group and to the team members. And hopefully, one day people want to be a part of my projects because I'm here doing music actually to promote the artists. So I'll drop my little gems and my little ideas and get people to feature on them. I can't fully produce a full song, but R&B is my bag because I'm more of a ladies man. I ain't gonna lie to it. I cater to the ladies. Um,
Yeah.
I in the sense of not the generic regular R&B that we know. I'm actually utilizing my R&B to promote, women empowerment, male empowerment. We as males, we've been tended to be this tough exterior and not be vulnerable. I'm here to show nothing but vulnerableness. And matter of fact, I kind of hate that old boy beat me, but Mr. Dax just dropped an album that speaks nothing but to men vulnerability. And I hope that it translates to the world like it's supposed to because I'm doing the exact same thing. We
Mhm.
need more of that so women can understand us as men, and the same way as women are doing it for us to understand them. But we got to be very mature about it and how we present it. And life can't be without man or woman. That's the truth.
Mhm.
And so I don't want the society to keep trying to pull us apart. I'm trying to keep us together because we won't have any more homes. We won't have any more children if we allow people to keep tearing women and men apart and not giving us the understanding of each other. So I want to be raw. I want to be authentic. I want to express my feelings because we're not mind readers out here. We're not.
Absolutely, man. I will say my perspective going in when I'm making a project is I definitely understand where you're coming from, and that's a valid point. But for me, it's more like it's the best coping skill out there to me, man. Like if I'm feeling a certain type of way, angry, sad, depressed, instantly put on the fucking headphones. And some of the stuff I say may have an explicitity to it, but it's really just a way of diverging my feelings into a healthy way instead of, not doing something that, maybe unhealthy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely right. It saves. I tell everybody, music saves lives. Everybody goes through things. I'm going through stuff right now immediately, but it's just how can I turn that negative into a positive?
Absolutely.
I looked at what Taylor Swift did when she was making all her songs about her exes, and it brought her a prosperous life. So we are making relatable content because everybody goes through the same stuff, but just different ways. It's
Yeah.
always going to be different. But your song could motivate some others, so
Yeah.
help people get
And
through a problem.
different is the way to go, especially in today's society where we have so much options. Like we were talking about BandLab, how you could do it on the go. Everybody's making something, or a lot more than it was. And
Yep.
different and unique is the way to stand out because there's so much of the same thing. Being a leader instead of a follower, being different cut of the cloth is the way to climb to the top nowadays.
Yep. I
Yeah.
definitely agree with both of you guys. And let's see what the crowd says.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. Okay. So when it comes to this song, when it comes to this beat that you sent, Chris, what type of song did you typically was thinking a person was gonna make?
Honestly, I never do. I mean, when I make my beats, I just kind of try to think about who envision who could be on it, what
Yeah.
different rap styles. When it comes to hip hop beats, I try to envision hip hop artists rapping on a verse, maybe a singer on a hook. I like to infuse genres. I would hope that people have that insight to kind of infuse genres. Um,
Mhm.
or just heck, I don't know what to expect. I just know I want it to hit hard. I want people to resonate with it. The quality that I do of mixing it and things like that is just I take every level with a lot of critical inputs and things that I do. But I didn't have no one specific to know who to be on this particular beat. It was just different. And I try to every time I make a beat, I try to just, go harder than my last beat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get a chance to listen to a lot of people on the radio or a lot of people in the public. I'm very, my schedule's so tight, but I do listen to, I got a full lifetime subscription to Apple Music, and I'm always on a new Friday playlist, and I'm listening to the stuff that's dropping right then and there before it hits the radio. And I'm just trying to
Mm-hmm.
say, okay, oh, this is the shift. This is where we're going. Okay, that's what and I just try to
Yeah.
be ready for that next kind of rollout and be a part of it. So yeah, it's just being authentic, and all these musical compositions are from my head. Like, while I got the skill, I'm going to utilize all of it, and then I might go to some samples, and then I might,
Yeah.
go somewhere else. But I try to
Put
keep
the put
everything.
the put the icing on the cake.
Yeah. Sometimes in my productions, you'll hear some melodies that I've actually played that are so hard to hear, of something memorable. Your brain perceives it, but you can't perceive it. And some people are like, wait a minute, that sounds like something I know. And I'm like, yeah, it is something you know, but can you
It
tell me
is,
what it is?
yeah.
Yeah, you're like, no. And then when I actually sing it out, it's like, oh, dang, it is that. So I got a beat that's got this low synth in there that's following "Party in the USA" from Miley Cyrus. I got another R&B ballad back in the day that I did with an artist named Lil Sly that had the Coca-Cola jingle in it, and everybody was like, "This sound familiar." I just slowed it down and played it by hand. So it's just, you never know what I'm gonna throw at you. I'm always throw you curveballs, but when you when
Yeah,
you actually,
that's really the best way to do it, man. Switch it if you constantly do the same thing. That's why, you know, especially with, modern rap, I feel like St. Louis, California, New York, yeah, Southern, everybody's trying to do the same thing, man. Everybody's trying to repeat their same style from before. The
Mhm.
beauty in it is hearing, the beat that the producer does, feeling the energy it gives you, and then going based off that energy and not how good you did before, trying to mimic what you did. You're always not going to make it, man. You gotta feel what's in front of you, not behind you.
Right.
Yep.
So speaking about feelings and knowing, which way you're gonna deliver. When you first heard that beat, what direction did you think you was gonna take with the beat?
Honestly, man, I just take things as they go. You had sent me the text, time's on the clock, man, 5 o'clock. And I was like, okay, let me go in there. I heard it, listened to it, once or twice. I was like, okay, I just started the mic. I think I did it in 2 or 3 takes. I think it's pretty solid. I think it turned out pretty good. I was really just using it as an outlet, man, like it's my times now type thing. I gotta just spit whatever comes out, And I think it turned out pretty hard.
Okay,
Nice.
for the people that's watching, shout out to the people that's watching from Facebook. Shout out to the people that's watching from YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all the other places that we are streaming from. We definitely appreciate you guys. Right now, this is the first episode of Artists Meet the Producer, and I have a great producer by Chris Tate, and I have a great artist by the name of Cole P. Right now, Cole P got this the beat an hour ago, so just know it's very very little mixing. It's very thought put behind this, and like I said, it was a punch in the go. You know what I'm saying? It was a beat the clock. So this is Artists Meet the Producers. Beat the clock. He had an hour to present a project to this beat, and we finna listen to it right now.
Let's hear it.
Yep. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Turn this motherfucker. Yeah. Keep that rootin' tootin', cowboy. Look. I might be a goofball stunting all over y'all. Yeah, I might be a predecessor to someone that once balled, but I'm pretty resourceful. The way I spit this shit is flawless. Go on, boy, run your shit. Keep it talking. Freestyling better than most people can rap. Don't need no time to write the shit. I hurdle that. I'm a big star, big boy running back. I'm Usain Bolt, team speeding on the track. Listen to my reactions on the beat flow. Dropping it colder than Sub-Zero. You ain't a big dude, I fear no. God is the only man I fear, ho. I put that on, bro. We broke the code, we took the soul. Cabbage Patch doll looking ass motherfucker broke my flow. Cole, no, you don't have to do it, man. I know if someone's fucking with the homies, I take out the paw. Yeah, stand on 10 toes. Drink on caffeine like Cheerios. Or quit your laughing before you become a victim to this trapping. You read what you sow, sipping on this dirty soda. Like, oh well, it's the boat I just rode. We set sail, going places you don't know. Like goddamn, I'm about to blow up. Someone give me an industry fan. Find a place to land. Just came back from a rocket ship somewhere out in space somewhere. So deprived from the oxygen I can barely inhale. Exhale, either one, maybe both of them. The fire's about to go out. Guess I need to stoke it. Ain't really that good at the marketing, but I'm a spokesman. Speaking like that to me, bitch, what you smoke? Sounds like you had enough of that shit. Go and pass that up. I'ma need some myself. Go and give me a tummy rub. She drained all the fluids from out in my system. I can't. Oh wait, no, that's explicit. I just run. Yeah, I just run. Know that we do this shit just for fun. Just run, bitch. Usain Bolt, going down the track. I'm lit.
That was fire, dude.
Appreciate you, bro. Where I'm going, you can go to.
For an hour, I mean,
Okay. Well, producer, what you think?
No, I like the sonics in it. Definitely like, yeah, no, that was dope. I like what you did with it. You kept it open. You seemed to got a handle on your mixing. The spatialness of the reverbs. That yeah,
yeah.
like I like stuff like that.
Mm.
It was dope to me.
Hey,
I,
there would have been more concept to it if I took a little bit more time on it, but
I
it is
mean,
what it is.
but what you did with it, I mean, it was great. It was a whole different way, and that's what I like. I'm always interested
Hmm.
to see what the artist is going to do, because not only am I listening to it, I'm listening about you. Like
Yeah.
I'm not listening to the beat. I'm listening to you and how
Hmm.
you do things. And so I'm learning right now. So this
Yes,
is the
sir.
first time hearing you, and I'm learning you. So
Yep.
yeah, it's dope.
100%.
4 minutes or 45 minutes, it don't matter. It's all about, the energy that you put into your project. And like I tell people, whether you freestyling or whether you writing, it's all about the delivery. It's all about, uh, making love to the beat. You know what I'm saying? To give, the project a full feeling. Sometimes you might not have to say all the bars. Sometimes you might have to let the beat say a few bars for you. It's about letting each voice has its own breath. So yeah.
Especially the parts when it gets lower, like the way
Uh,
you just started like having a conversation. When the beat dropped out, it's like, okay, yeah, you started fluctuating with the beat. And that's something else that I look for too in an artist. Can they fluctuate with the differences? So a lot of people like,
right.
how do you know your 16 bars? Well, my 16 bars has 4 changes in it. Okay. So that's your 16. 4 bars or something, another 4 bars of that. There's your 8, and you got 2 more changes. My third is normally my bridge, that I make in pretty much every genre that I make, to give you that die down. But to see you take that die down and actually like change your vocal tonage, your pattern, and almost like you were just speaking on a podium, having a conversation in front of people, it's just that's something that I like right there too. So you know how to take that movement of that beat and really mold it to what you do. So congrats on that, bro. Like real talk.
You muted, Cole. Cole, yo, you muted. You muted.
Is your phone muted, Cole?
There we go. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
My earbuds had died. My fault. But like I was saying, I don't claim to know the most out of you know what you're talking about, like bridges and the 16 bar. I just hear it and I apply it. I don't. It's like the music speaks to me when I allow it to, you know, just go through. You know, that's part of the coping mechanism.
Yep. No,
It
that's no
speaks to
worries.
me and I speak back to it. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
the and you'll learn that as you'll learn that as time progresses. Like the way you handle it is the way you handle it, and then you'll just start picking up these things in the right ways and the terminologies. No problem. It's gonna come second nature after that.
100%. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So is this the type of artist that you would like to work with?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what more he has for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
I
man.
think I think should like I don't know what type of beats you're normally cutting, but I mean I can hear your voice right now on like some like some guitar driven type pop
Yeah,
hip hop.
I like really more of a spatial, like a kind of like you know Lil Tecca with the you know the I love that. I just something about that instantly drives me to okay, I'm gonna make a banger. Like I
Hmm.
made this song called Spaceship, dude. On a it was a YouTube beat, so obviously it can't go you know far, but it was it had that spatialness to it. It had that aura effect, and I just you know was rapping to it, and then I switched over to singing, and then finished it off solid the last verse with rapping, and it was, you know, I take pride and I have fun with it.
It's a, even me as a producer, let me tell you me, I go on YouTube and I go and I listen to other producers' beats on YouTube.
Hmm.
And I like little TJ type beats.
Yeah, little TJ's
I
good with
really like how he
piano.
structures his songs and how heartfelt it is. And
Hmm.
I do that to build my flow because again, I'm freshly an artist. I'm trying to learn myself and my voice, and just I like the piano playing in there, and it's got that nice little up tempo behind it. I even like guitar ballads where kind of like the Rod Wave type tracks too as well. So you know, it's all to be able to pull, and then me hearing you and how you style, I'm listening. I'm like, okay, he make me want to. Okay, write some stuff down. Okay, say it like that. Like I learn from artists. Just working with y'all is gonna help me become a better artist as well as the producer. And and I just want us to make great music. Man, I'm ready to go. Come here, buddy.
That's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal.
Yeah, well, there you have it. I don't have any more questions for you guys. Looks like you cold. You passed the test. So, looking forward to you working with Chris Tay more often. And before we get up
All
out of
right.
here, tell the people where they can find you guys at, for further music or further beats.
Well, you can find me, Christopher Tate, right here as it says, KHRISTOFER, space TATE. You'll see a picture of me and my son that's sitting right here in my lap. On Facebook, on platforms like Instagram, you can find me at Chris Tate. Just take the TOFER off my name and put it together, Chris Tate. And then if you want my actual business Instagram, that's Getting It Done Productions LLC, all lowercase, all together. Uh, I stream making beats. So you guys, if you friend me on Facebook, you guys might get some late night cook-up sessions where I just go live and going in for about hours on end, just cooking up different things where you can put your headphones on, hear the music just like you were sitting in my studio, chat to me, things like that. And build together. Like it's not just me making beats. You guys can get verbal in the chat as well. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff you want to do, the typical things. But we just literally are having fun, building a community. Also putting on my sponsors. If everybody got their company logos and want to be sponsored, I got a sponsor section as well. I am sponsored by Empire and also Sony the Orchard as well. So like I put everybody up here. Anybody that wants to be a part of the Getting It Done production brand and what we have to offer and bringing the stream to you and bringing the studio to you, no matter where you are in the world, that's what I'm here to do. I get it done.
I'm releasing a couple single releases through United Masters to the platforms. And if with your permission, I would release that one as well. Yeah, it's Cole P. It's COLE space P. You can find sure you can find it on there, Spotify, Apple Music. I have one releasing. The soonest one is releasing on the 16th, and the latest I have like 7 spread out between the 16th and the 23rd, where they'll just be releasing. So we got a fresh start of content there, and I just don't plan to stop. Keeping on that grind.
Okay, y'all heard it first. So before we get up out of here, we want to play that song again once more time. Let the people know what you did. And like I said, he did this song in an hour, so it's crunch time. Everybody else got 2 weeks to do y'all projects. If you can do it in an hour, that's great. But if you need the whole 2 weeks, take your time and do what you have to do. I definitely want to say I appreciate both of you guys for taking your time out, being on this platform. And I definitely want to make sure you guys get seen, you guys get heard, and definitely put you around more producers and more artists to work with as well.
For sure. Appreciate the opportunity, for sure. Thank you, Cole, for blessing us with your voice on it, you know?
Hey, likewise, man. Thank you for producing that fire-ass melody.
So welcome, bro. Here we go. We're going to listen to it one more time.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Turn this motherfucker up. Yeah. Keep that rootin' tootin', cowboy. Look. I might be a goofball stunting all over y'all. Yeah, I might be a predecessor to someone that once balled, but I'm pretty resourceful. The way I spit this shit is flawless. Go on, boy, run your shit. Keep it talking. Freestyling better than most people can rap. Don't need no time to write the shit. I hurdle that. I'm a big star, big boy running back. I'm Usain Bolting, speeding on the track. Listen to my reactions on the beat flow. Dropping it colder than Sub-Zero. You ain't a big dude, I fear no. God is the only man I fear, ho. I put that on, bro. We broke the code, we took a soul. Cabbage Patch doll looking ass motherfucker broke my flow. Oh no, you don't have to do it, man. I know if someone's fucking with the homies, I pick up the paw. Yeah, stand on 10 toes. Drink on caffeine, not Cheerios. Boy, quit your laughing before you become a victim to this trapping. You reward you so, sipping on this dirty soda. Like, oh well, it's the boat I just rode. We set sail, going places you don't know. Like goddamn, I'm about to blow up. Someone give me an industry fan. Find a place to land. Just came back from a rocket ship somewhere out in space somewhere. So deprived from the oxygen I can barely inhale, exhale. Either one, maybe both of them. The fire's about to go out. Guess I need to stoke it. Ain't really that good at the marketing, but I'm a spokesman. Speaking like that to me, bitch, what you smoke? Sounds like you had enough of that shit. Go and pass that up. I'ma need some myself. Go and give me a tummy rub. She drained all the fluids from out my system. I can't. Oh wait, no, that's explicit. I just run. Yeah, I just run. Know that we do this shit just for fun. Just run, bitch. Usain Bolt, going down the track. I'm lit. Pussy what you go, where I'm going, you can go to.
Okay. Cole P, clap it up, Cody. Okay. Hey, well, that's been another great, epic show, man. Once again, man. Hey, Cole P heard us say, man, he came to claim his land. Hey, so y'all better know the plan, man. It's only
Right
up.
in the nick of time.
It's only up.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
So one more time, tell the people where they can find our music for all the people that just tuned in, and we gonna get up out of here.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was gonna
time.
add on to the last thing you said, man. I'm getting some props. That's cool, but we gotta give props to you as well, man. You made the beat. You know what I'm saying? There would be no song without the beat. So shout out to this man right here as well.
Oh yeah, man, I appreciate it. You know, it's this 20 plus years in the game, man. Still got a lot to achieve, but I'm always ever learning. That's one thing about it. So yeah, it's your boy Chris Tate, aka Mr. Getting It Done Productions LLC in the state of St. Louis, Missouri. Been producer for like 26 plus years. Play piano, trumpet, and drums. Want to bring you guys nothing but great beats, great vibes. That's what I call it, feel good music. And you know, even though I got 4 placements under my belt, Dreezy, Fresco Kane, Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and now we trying to go Bad Glorilla, Big Glow. You know, it's just I'm here, man. I'm here for everybody. It don't matter how big I get. I'm always going to be here for the people because everything that I've done was to pave the way for all of the artists and all the young up and coming artists. Like I want to be able to bring St. Louis something they've been missing, and I'm on my mission, and my mission is to make it everybody be possible. So I got great people that I've been meeting. Tizzy, thank you for the opportunity. Cole, thank you for blessing the beat. But man, there's a lot more that y'all just don't know that's coming y'all way. So just stay tuned, guys. I'm glad to be a part of the family. And we gonna blow St. Louis up out of the water the way it was supposed to be. There ain't no more slacking for none of us. You know what I'm saying? And anywhere, wherever you are in the world, come on with us. Come on with us, because there ain't no stopping this train. I'm $1 million mindset, and I'm gonna give y'all $1 million vibes. That's it.
Choo choo. Yep. Yeah, we getting at it, man. We'll get there as long as we just keep on the grind we're going on.
Yes, sir. So we gonna go out with a commercial. We gonna go out with a outro break. And like I say, I want y'all to stay tuned next Saturday, 5 o'clock. Same bet channel, same bet cave, just 2 different producers, 2 different artists. And you already know I am Young TZ.
And I am Cole Pete.
And I'm Mr. Get It Done, Chris Tate.
What's your name, co-host?
Cole Pete. You can find me on the Instagram, ColePhillips 29, or SoundCloud, and soon to be all the other platforms as well as just Cole P. You know.
And you can find me Christopher Tate, just like my name is. It's my government, so if you can't find me, I don't know what to tell you. But you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at Chris Tate. Just take the TOFER off, put it together, and then you can also find me at my business Instagram at Getting It Done GID Productions LLC. So yeah, I'm here. I'm not too hard to find. I see everybody. See, better see me too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you guys later.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
None but up. Yes, sir.
It's Hakeem with 2 eyes. You now rocking with quality music management. They stay kicking that quality. Let's go.
Keep it 100, keep it 100, keep it 100, keep it 100. I know what I'ma do. Keep it 100, 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 keep it 100. I know what I'ma do. Keep it 100, keep it 100.
Beat master. What time we get on my work? Please don't blow my high. Please don't blow my high. Please don't blow my high. Please don't blow my. I feel like a bird in the sky, cause I'm always high. You know I stay fly away when the world go by. I want it, I buy. Had to see what's to it, she buy. Bad, that baby ain't lie. Money in the streets, so I'm outside. Please don't blow my high. I feel like a bird in the sky, cause I'm always high. You know I stay.
Love goes, love got me addicted like a drug. My emotions don't know which way to go. I'm so sick and tired of all the toxic love.